Howdy, welcome back to Dion Talk. The purpose of my content is to help the average individual understand that you can reach financial freedom in 10 years or less, even if you're not starting from the best position, like I did. Today's video is based on a few questions I've gotten from viewers. Things like, Dion, what will my lender want when I finally go talk to them? Do I need to be a millionaire? Do I need to bring cookies? Well, no cookies required, but the lender will want a few things from you. And you're probably expecting me to say, here's a list of documents that you're going to need, and this is what your lender is going to want. And don't worry, I will get to that list of documents. But before the paperwork, there are some things that are even more important to figure out. As I'm walking around here helping my friend show one of their rental units that's available. The first thing, before you talk to a lender, know your goal. What are you trying to do? But you should know this before you even step in the office, or more realistically, before you open the laptop to even apply. Are you trying to buy your first home to live in? House hack? Live in one side of a duplex and rent out the other? Like this one? Are you buying a pure rental property that you're never going to live in? Are you investing where you live or out of state? Why does this matter? Because the answer to this changes everything about the type of loan you're going to use, the down payment, your interest rate, and sometimes even which lender you should talk to. Some lenders don't do out-of-state loans. Some only do conventional. Some specialize in first-time home buyers. So if your goal is to house hack a fourplex in Idaho while you live in California, and your lender only works in California, you're wasting your time before you even start the conversation. Second thing I want you to know, this is before the documents too, know your numbers. This part's going to feel a little bit like homework, but I promise it's worth it. How much can you save each month? If you don't know, that's like trying to plan a road trip without checking the gas tank. If you're spending $5,000 a month and saving $200, something's broken. Are you able to improve that number? Can you cut your housing costs? Can you ditch the $9 latte habit? Have you started house hacking already? Do you know your credit score? And not just, I think it's good. I mean, really know it. Lenders don't care about your vibes. They care about your FICO score. An actual tip would be, get your score from each bureau. Experian, Equifax, TransUnion. Lenders usually use the middle. So just knowing one of them isn't going to help you as much. Then I want you to know your assets and liabilities. Do you have a retirement account? Do you have a brokerage account? Do you have a stash of cash like my brother David does? Do you have student loans? Credit card debt? Do you have a secret lease on a Sea-Doo? See, the idea is the lender is trying to assess your level of risk. Lenders don't want to say no. People act like it's a secret, but lenders actually want to lend money. You are their source of income when they lend money to you. You're not asking for a favor. You're actually going to the lenders and saying, I'm a safe bet. I've got a plan. Would you like to make some money off of me? So while they're looking for the documents that I'm going to get to, they're looking for income stability, saving habits, credit responsibility, and whether you're a total dumpster fire or not when it comes to your finances. They're basically asking, can we trust this person not to ghost us when the mortgage is due? So the actual paperwork that you're going to need: pay stubs, a couple of months; tax returns, a couple of years; W-2s or 1099s if you're self-employed. And if you're self-employed, they're going to be a little more of a forensic accountant when it comes to you. Do you have retirement or stock account statements? You actually want to show all of your assets, not just the place I'm looking at. Here's my credit score. Here's the job I have. Paint the whole picture. Your money needs to be seasoned. If you have that $40,000 that magically appeared in your account last week, the lender's going to ask, where'd this come from? Because if it's a loan from your Uncle Frank, it needs to be documented and probably not going to be counted towards your down payment. or factored into your debt to income ratio. So here's a few extras that you can do. Things you can do to make it more likely you're going to get your loan. Don't change jobs a lot in the couple of years just before you get the loan. Maybe companies, but don't change career fields. Don't open or close any credit cards right before applying. It can take your score for a little while. Don't go buy a car just before you try to get a mortgage. Reduce your debt to income ratio. That's your monthly debt divided by your monthly gross income. 43% is not terrible, 36% is better. So what can you do to improve that? If you pay something off to zero, don't close the account. Avoid doing big deposits or withdrawals right before applying. Again, lenders don't like surprises. They want predictable, boring money. Get pre-qualified first, then pre-approved. Pre-qualification is a guess. Pre-approval is a green light with proof. So if you're about to talk to a lender, remember, it's not just about having a folder of documents. It's about understanding your goals, knowing your numbers, and being able to show the lender that you're not just ready, show the lender you're serious. The good news, once you do this the first time, the next time is easier. And the next time is easier. Thanks for hanging out with me here in my moment of boredom as I'm walking around this unit waiting for more people to show up. If you got any value from this, hit like button, subscribe, and if you haven't already, share it with somebody who's terrified about calling their lender. Until next time, happy investing. And if you want your questions answered during a live stream every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Pacific, I do a live stream that lasts as long as the questions do. Have a day full of awesome.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.